Welcome back to another episode of A School of Airway. ET tubes with a stylet or with a bougie. The bougie by itself can be your endotracheal introducer without the tube even on it, and you would guide the tube over it into the cords. Or you can try to put the tube by itself, ET tube by itself, without any rigidity, any form, with or without a stylet. But you cannot put the stylet by itself. It's skinny. Alright, this is the green version that's like painted over aluminum. There's another version that's more gray, which is very flimsy and flexible with no rigidity. Alright, so points are being earned by the bougie that can be used for intubation by itself, and not the bougie but not the stylet by itself. Bougie wins for some points. Okay. Another thing you can use with the bougie and you can't do with the stylet, you can actually feed more of it out the bougie. It's blunt end, coude tipped to assist it for placement inside. So I can actually adjust this bougie in a different way. Use it like a stylet that safe it in touching the cords. So if you get that Cormac Lahane grade 2 B view that you only see part of the posterior cartilages, you can use the tip of the coude tip to sneak above the posterior cartilages and push the tube down to the carina until there's hold up, then guide the rest of the tube back in. Doesn't look so bad, right? You cannot do the same with the regular stylet. This regular stylet that I use, if I were to do this and go deeper than I should, can cause unwanted trauma. Even this little tip can cause too much trauma. Go even further, too much of it, if I go in through the cords and this guy's anticoagulated or low platelets, has coagulopathy, I can scratch the anterior aspect of the trachea within the lumen of the trachea and scratch it, cause perforations with this. Not so with my friend the bougie. So there are some people who argue in some places in the world that don't even use stylets. Use bougies within their tube. Makes a lot of sense. Doesn't sound like an American only idea. It sounds like an English, New Zealand, Australian idea. And I heard also other countries in Europe use the bougie only and not the stylet. You have your rescue device here. You have your endotracheal exchanger tube here, right here. If the tube popped, or you need to exchange one small tube for a bigger tube, or a bigger tube for a smaller tube, this is it. The battle has been started. I don't think any more battles need to be pursued. In my opinion, the bougie should be used, not the stylet, for every intubation as a built-in backup airway device for intubation. Alright? Please come back for another episode of School of Airway.